Buonasera, welcome back to our Italian sessions. Recently, I have been posting some videos about different verbs which can cause sometimes some problems. Um, so they have different meanings and they have one main meaning normally and then some other meanings that are a little bit unexpected. So today we're going to see two verbs and we're going to see them together because sometimes the meaning for each of them can overlap. We're talking about the verbs prendere, which is to take, and portare, which is to take, but not only. So these are the two meanings that overlap. However, they're not also necessarily the first or main meanings. Prendere, the first meaning that I can think of, or about when we talk about prendere, is to pick up as well, and portare is to bring. And so obviously, especially the word take, the verb take, can be used in so many contexts and with different meanings, really, or subtle meanings. So let's see our page where we have different examples and we can see a little bit the differences and the similarities between these two verbs. So as I said, we have prendere and portare. They're both regular verbs in the present tense, at least. So let's see some meanings for prendere. Prendere, to pick up, to take, catch, have, and get. As you can see also in English, pick up is a little bit more specific verb. However, take, catch, have, and get, you can really apply them and use them in so many different ways. So let's see some these examples and we can see how we can translate from one language to another. So, first example, chi va a prendere I bambini da scuola? Who is going to pick up the children from school? So pick up, you can pick up something or from somewhere, but you can also pick up a person. In this case, say children from school or somebody from the station. Another example, prendiamo un caffè, offro io. So prendiamo un caffè in this case. So when you're taking, when you're having something from a restaurant or a bar, you can use prendere, literally again to take. However, when you're translating into English, you're going to use to have, to buy as well. But in general, you're ordering something to eat or drink in English, the verb to have is used. Well, I guess some people would use get as well. Another example, per andare in centro ho preso l'autobus o la macchina or any other means of transport. So here we have the verb prendere in the past tense, which is irregular in the passato prossimo. So in order to go to the center, the town center, I took or I caught or I got as well the bus or the car. Again, in English, you can have a choice of verbs. So you have to be very careful because, for example, this is the dangers, especially when you are a beginner, when everybody really, when we are a beginner in anything, you know, the danger of the little knowledge. You have to be really careful. If you, for example, you say you go in the dictionary and look for how do I how do I translate the verb to get into Italian? One of the choices you will have will be the verb prendere. However, also the verb to have, one of the choices will be prendere and to catch, to take. However, not all these pick up, take, catch, have, get can be used in every context. So you have to be careful. It works exactly the same way in English, in Italian, and other languages. There are so many, the same verb that can be used in many contexts, or many verbs can be used in one context. And then let's see this other example. Non so quale scegliere, li prendo entrambi. I don't know which one to choose. I'll take them both. So you can say, I'll take them both, I'll have them both, or I'll buy them both. So prendere in the correct context can also mean to buy, to get something. Remember that, especially the verb to get really can replace in a way, or does sometimes replace so many verbs in English. It's a little bit more vague than in this case, for example, to buy or yeah, to buy in particular, or to take, to choose in effect. Now let's see portare. So as we've seen, prendere a regular verb in general. However, we've seen in the passato prossimo, ho preso. Very, very useful verb. Something that absolutely you will need in both tenses, in the present tense and passato prossimo, also other tenses. So a very, very useful verb. And you can see the translations, in fact. And then we have the verb portare, which is another regular verb. So some of the meanings, or the main meanings of portare, are to take. Again, that's where they overlap. To take, to bring, to carry, to wear as well. To wear, and also if you think, yeah, where, but what? In which context? So let's see, because to wear in English also does have a different, completely different meanings according to context. So let's see the first example. Ti porto alla stazione, meaning I will take you to the station. So remember, when you're taking someone somewhere or taking something somewhere, it's like to bring something somewhere, or someone in this case. So it's a difference between taking, like picking up. So you can see really in general the difference between prendere and portare, especially when you're picking up or taking. And you can, if it's not very, very clear, you can think that prendere, you're taking something towards you. Portare, you're taking something from you towards somewhere else. So you can, if it helps to translate, especially when the meaning is to take or bring. The other example that we have here is che cosa portiamo alla festa? What are we going to bring to the party? What are we going to take to the party? So very similar. Here we are taking somebody, a person, to somewhere, and here we're taking something somewhere. And the next example, lui portava un abito elegante. He was wearing an elegant suit. So here portare in the sense to wear. That's the context. We're going to translate portare into wear. So wear clothes. And then another example, porta la spesa in cucina. Take or carry the shopping to the kitchen. So portare, it is to take, but also carrying, physically carrying something or someone somewhere. So they're not, as we said, some of the meanings do overlap, but I think if you do think, again, prendere is from somewhere to yourself, portare from yourself to somewhere else, should help you a little bit to decide or learn really which verb you need. Right, so I hope this was helpful, and I'll take the opportunity to remind you to like, subscribe to the videos, to my channel, and also please do leave comments with your experiences in learning Italian, and also any request. I do have some requests at the moment, which I'm going obviously to upload some videos covering those requests. However, I do have some videos ready, almost ready. So I will go for those first, and the requests will be satisfied very soon. So I'll leave you with this, and let me know if you found this helpful, and feel free to ask any questions. If it is just a short answer, I will reply in the comments. Otherwise, if the answer will require a longer explanation, I will upload a video with more examples or more information about this topic, or remember any other topic that you like to know more of about. Ok, so I will see you next time. Ci vediamo la prossima volta. Ciao!